Okay, hi everyone. I just want to have a quick run through what you can expect for your assignment, okay? I'm just going to go through everything here, just talk through it, and I'm also going to run through everything in stages that I think will be useful for you in a sequence of events. So if you have this next to you and just have a look at it as you go along, okay? I think that'll make everything a lot simpler for you. Okay. So part 1, downloading Firefox. I want you to register your account with Zotero. That's how I'm going to mark you, is logging into that and go into your Firefox browser. Okay, that's fairly straightforward. Looking here though, 4 and 5, you can leave this till later. Okay, as I say, I'll go through a sequence with you here. You can either just go through the notes and put this in your worksheet, look at the notes I've given you already, but it really is better if you actually do download them and use them. It means you get a better use out of Zotero, but also as well you get extra marks there if it's obvious that you've engaged with it in that way. Okay. Alright, so we'll just go through the steps here. Okay, make sure that you install Firefox. I really ask you to do that, it's much easier. When you've done that, open up your browser and register with Zotero.org. I'll need this and I'll need your password and your username so I can log in and correct your work there, okay? Just download it here. Okay, and you'll know it's there because you'll see that Z up there on the top. If you click on it, it'll bring up your library underneath there. Okay, the very next thing you do then is that you'd sync this with your online account, and if you don't do this, nothing will be backed up online and I won't be able to mark you. Okay, so make sure you do this step here. Okay, and then later on, if you were to log in, okay, after you've done your folders and everything, you log in here. We can see everything that you have done, and I see all your notes and everything will be reflected in there, and that's how I'm going to see your work, okay? So we're going to move on here now to part 2. Okay, so again, just work your way through this. I'm going to go through these now. I ask you to do 3 examples of textbooks, do a certain amount of folders, 3 cases I think it is. Just do all of them, okay? Just make a go with them. You get marks for each one that's there, and if you go above and beyond it, I'll give you extra marks for that, okay? Okay, so just right click here on folder, and I'm going to put in a new folder name. That's how you do a folder, pretty simple. Okay, if you want to delete it, select it, delete it there, okay? Okay, so just give it all, then we'll tidy it up. Okay, so I want to stick in a book in here now, okay? So go to worldcat.org. Just put anything you've read here. Something you'll refer to, I'm sure, at some point. Okay. Now, make sure you check all editions here, okay? And we want to make sure that you choose the one that's right for you. The one that you've read, make sure you choose that. Click on the book icon there, drop it in. It appears down the bottom. And just so you know, you can drag and drop between folders as well. So if you put folders in each of those subject folders, you can drop and drop them into your bibliography example. That's fine. You don't have to have another 3 new ones. Just do another one here so you can see it again. Find the book, look at all editions, choose it, and you'll know you're at the right spot because you see the book there in the corner, okay? Drop it in. Okay, to doing cases. Let's say you'll need to do a blank record there. Okay. So you have to put it in manually, okay? Put your case name in up here. And then if you go down to reporter, it's a funny one, say it's a quick fix, it's not entirely right, okay? Well, it is right, but it's just a little way around the fact that a scholar doesn't plug in completely well, okay? Put it in there, just get the bit that you need. Okay. There it is. Sure, that's done, and that'll export nicely. You'll see that in a while. Okay. So just here's that PDF is up here and the download up here. So if I click my download bar, just drag and drop it in, okay? That is one of the things I've asked you to do. Just drag it into the case that it belongs to. Okay, I dropped it in above there. I can drag and drop it down underneath. Okay, just play around with it. Okay, I've asked you to do one example there for that. And for the case, sorry, for a note, click on notes there. See a little sticky tab there. You put in something about your chapter, page name, page numbers, your note there. You might put in a quote. You can copy and paste things in, whatever works for you there. So I'll just want one example. If you give me more, some extra marks for that, okay? Just doing some blank ones there now. So you do the 3, make sure 3 and 3. Just get them in. Any more, I'd be very happy to see more in there if it comes to it, okay? Right. Now, this is important. Okay, don't forget when you're doing this last bit, the worksheet log, it's just your assignment cover sheet and just a little bit of notes in it here. Don't forget to include your login details because I'll need that to access your accounts. I'm going to log in and I'm going to see everything. Make sure you synced and backed up everything online. I want to see reflection in Zotero. It's only 150 to 200 words. It's not a big one. Okay. 3 to 6. Okay. Explaining all these steps here. Now you can use your notes. I don't mind how you get it. There's notes in Moodle, Zotero's page. You can copy and paste them in if you like, and you'll get minimal marks. Don't leave it out. Go and find out. Want to make sure that you found it and you gathered it so you know where to look for the future. But if you've done it and you've used them, that'll be great. Say that in your reflection as well, but it'll be quite obvious for me if you're explaining the steps. Just let me know that you've done it, okay? And if you've actually got some personal experience by it, that'll bring marks up a little bit more. Okay. Now you see it here. This is me going in. I'd go online and I'd see everything in there. Okay, so what I do is say I check your article there. See, did you drop one in? You did. That's great. I don't matter where you put it. I'll find it because it'll be in the bibliographic folder. Okay. Okay. As I say, if you engage in all the steps and you use them, discuss it in your reflection. Okay. Just we'll quickly look at how to put in a scola. Okay. Okay, there you go. Just say OK, install, and that'll be in there. And while we're at it here, we're going to go back in here, go back to preferences. If you go to word processor plugins, put that in now. I mean, see how quick this is. It's very fast. When you see everything done in sequence like this, you can see how quick it is. So allow, and you know it's there because you're going to see Zotero up at the top here, little plugin. So just quickly run to this step again, okay? Add a citation. You might need the first time to choose what it is. Okay. There it is. Okay, don't forget to check your notes. And that'll go through everything again with you there, okay? Now just pay attention to the end here, okay? Just the marking, as I say. Keep your records clear and tidy, extra marks there, okay? Okay, don't leave anything out. Simple enough, okay? At least do the basic amount. And it should help you there, okay? Upload it. There. Okay. Well, listen, I hope that was helpful to you now. Yeah, just let me know if you've got any problems and get back to me. All right. Okay, thanks very much and best of luck with everything. Okay.